Alright, I know I haven't made a video in a long time, and I've just had a lot going on, and I've been busy, and anyway, in this video here, I wanted to talk about something that happened this week, and something that is bothering me. I didn't want to end a friendship with an individual who, you know, was I considered to be a really good friend of mine. I'm not one to do videos back and forth with people on here, and people do that shit for ratings and try to get more views and all that, and it's like I'm not on here to do that. I'm basically on here to talk about, a little bit of what went down, and a little bit of why we came to where we came. As you guys know, I'm sure some of you know who watch my friend Mike's videos, we aren't friends anymore, and it's not something I really wanted. I didn't want it that way, because like I said, I've been here in Florida for 5 years, and in that 5 years I haven't really made any friends, man. For whatever reason, I've just had a hell of a time making friends here, and I finally came upon somebody who, is down to earth and just seems cool, and it was a good thing for me, because that's what I've really needed. I've really needed a good friend since I've lived here. I've dated many females, but a lot of them just didn't work out, man. And I was watching some of his videos, and obviously me and him have we have different opinions, and we see things differently, and it's like I'm fine with that. I'm fine with somebody having, different opinions and seeing things different than I do. I'm fine with that. But the part that really did it for me, is it just became physically exhausting to always have to explain why I felt the way I felt, man. Why I make these videos, and why I say the things I say. In the video I did about why I won't date white females anymore, in my experiences dating white females, and I can say this for about 95% of the relationships I've been in with white females, there has always been some sort of dehumanizing, some form of racism that I've encountered with these females, either with the family or with society and people around us. It was always some sort of struggle with these females. And I don't hate white people, man. This is what I'm trying to get across, is I do not hate white people. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate anybody. I don't have racism towards anybody. But at the same time, all I can do is go by my experiences and inform my hypothesis by my experiences. And in the end, when I look back, none of my relationships with the Caucasian females were all that positive. With all the bullshit we had to go through, man. It got to a point where it was physically exhausting. And the next part I want to talk about is something that me and him did discuss. We discussed this. And I did come clean with him about a few things that have happened to me in my life that have caused me to be the way I am and to have the thought processes that I have, man. Okay, I have gone through a lot of experiences with Caucasian people for as far back as I can remember, man. As far back as I was 6 years old, as far back I can remember. The one experience that really sticks out to me is when I was in 8th grade and I was going to a private school. This was my first year there and my only year there. But, you know, I was the only black person in my whole class. In this particular school, I remember there was another mixed female who I never really talked to. I believe she was biracial. I never really talked to her that much. But, you know, I remember this one kid who just basically told me that they didn't like niggers there. And they don't talk to niggers. And you know, it's things like that that happen to me that have made me extra careful of who I surround myself with. The one thing I do really well is I just watch people. You know, I watch people, and a lot of times I watch people fall straight on their face, man. I watch them tie their own ankles around their own ankles and just trip and just fall. You know, and it's just, and I even had a best friend. I called him a best friend when I was 11. While we were having an argument one time, we were I don't know what we were arguing about, but he actually called me the N-word too. And I even had a kid in 4th grade who would call me a brownie. You know, and it's been so many things that have happened that I have not let go, and things that have happened that I have held on to. And with this friendship with this person, it just became physically exhausting because they just did not get it. They just did not get it. And it's like I've never made any secrets as to how I felt. I've been making these videos for over a year and have put them on the internet for everybody to see, including him. I've never hid anything from this person or from anybody. It's like, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. This is what I stand for. And it's like anybody who wants to view my videos is more than welcome to do so. I don't hide anything from anybody. You know, and of course we don't all agree. We're not going to all agree with everybody. I don't agree with the rebel flag, man. I despise the rebel flag. And this is something that, you know, I was able to put aside and say, you know, yes, these people are in favor of the rebel flag, but since they're good friends of mine, I'm able to put it aside and just look beyond that and see two cool people that were good friends of mine. So I'll probably make another part to this, but I'm just sitting here channeling my thoughts and trying to get them out.